Hey guys, so I'm kind of still figuring out how I want to do this, but I wanted to try something new. So today you guys are going to be cooking with me. Um, I don't know what we're making. We're just going to figure it out, and as we do that, I'm going to answer a few questions. So, I saw this tag online that I thought would be pretty cool for you guys to get to know me. Um, so, but I didn't want to like have another video where I was just like sitting and talking. I wanted to try something new. So today we're gonna do the fun YouTube tag, and I have my questions over there on my laptop, and then I'm gonna be cooking. I'm gonna try and remember a few, but if you see me like going over or like looking over, that's why I'm reading the questions. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what I'm making. Just I'm just gonna figure it out, like I always do. Hopefully it's good today, and hopefully it looks good today, because all the other dishes that I made this week looked bomb. And yeah, like I said, this isn't like a planned thing, and I'm not like Chef Bianca, so don't judge me. But hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, all of these ingredients will be vegan ingredients. So if you guys were like trying to eat healthier or thinking about being vegan, check this out. All right. Trying to figure out, I was gonna put the camera on the other side, but the lighting isn't as good because it's not really like early. It's kind of like mid, like afternoon to evening time. And this is normally when I cook, when no one's in the house, and usually like if I have anything to do, it's usually earlier in the day. Um, so yeah. But I do have something to do tonight at like 9. So I decided, it's probably like 5 now, 5 or 6. So I decided to just kind of fit this in, make some food, and go on about my day. Alright, so let me pull these up. Alright. So first question is, do you wet the bed? No, I do not wet the bed, but I do, however, like to wet profusely. Not every night, but like if it's really hot, it'll be like the bed will be like soaked. Sorry, that's just what I do. But it's like the whole body, so you can tell that I didn't wet the bed. But like if you just like felt one spot, like at first you might be like, oh my gosh, you wet the bed. But then like number one, it doesn't smell like it. And then number two, it's like the whole, like from like whatever was touching the bed. So like my neck or like my scalp, if my hair isn't up in a bun. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Sorry guys. I know I'm supposed to be cooking and we got food and I'm being gross, but hey, it is what it is. Ah, okay. Next question: beer or wine? Wine. I'm not really a beer fan. Yeah, I'm not really a beer fan. Don't ask why. I'm just not. And even I would say even I I would say I drink wine or alcohol like every now and then. Um, it just depends. I used to say like, oh, I drink it on special occasions, but a few special occasions have gone by and I didn't drink, or I didn't really like feel like it or whatever. But you know, every now and then, I don't see a problem with it. It's just I just don't do it very often. And I actually don't even think we have any liquor in the house at the moment. Like that's how few we drink, or how little we drink, whatever. Next question: are you drunk? What? No, I'm not drunk. I know. By the way I act on here, sometimes you guys might think I'm drunk, but no, I'm not drunk. Are you feeling sleepy? Maybe a little. Maybe a little. You know, it's summertime. I normally have my kiddos. I'm normally teaching dance after school. What do I want to do with these? Because I already have beans in the pot. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this. I don't know. But normally I teach my kids after school, like throughout the week. And then everything else kind of goes around that. But since it's the summer, we did some Saturday classes and then like all my other stuff. But now it's like July, like end of July, early August time. So the classes are pretty much done. So that, like I've literally just been filling my space with other things. Yeah, and I can be the type of person to bite off a little bit more than I can chew. Every now and then. Like, I'll have days where I'm just, like, chilling because I don't have, you know, any gigs or any whatever. But usually, not all the time, usually the days that I work, it's like, okay, I know you didn't want to just be sitting at home, but now you've been out all day. And I mean, I love it. It's all stuff that I'm passionate about. But, yeah. So am I sleepy? Maybe a little. I've been sleeping a lot lately. Like, usually when Adam gets home, I'm, like, up to say hello to him, and then I go to bed. But before that, it didn't matter. Like, because I usually get up before him simply because the light from the window wakes me up. But even now, I've been getting up maybe a little bit before him some days, and usually, but like back in the day when I would get up before him, I would still be able to stay up like until he went to bed. But now I'm like, nah, fam. So are any of you guys vegan, vegetarian? I heard there was a keto thing going on, keto diet. From what I've heard, it's decent. I haven't really done my research on it. And I don't think I would do it because I don't really I don't really think I need it. But, you know, I just like to talk about like different things that people are doing. Are you a flirt? No. I can't flirt to save my life. No. Even like, especially now, but even when I was single, like if someone was like trying to like flirt with me or whatever, it's just like, no. Now if it was like innocent, like when I was single, if it was like innocent, if it was just regular, I think I'm just going to do whatever this is. Not fry them, saute, whatever. But yeah, back in the day, if it was just like, oh hey pretty girl, like, you know, I don't take things too serious or whatever. But yeah, no, I'm not a flirt. Not a flirt. Guys will accuse me of not liking them, like at all, like even as a friend, before they'll accuse me of being a flirt. Because That's just not, I don't know. And now, especially because I'm with someone, I'm definitely not a flirt because I'm just like, no. No. It just doesn't happen. I'm very like, don't get me wrong, I'm friendly and all that, but I feel like I've always been kind of like broy with everybody, especially like my male friends. I kind of like have that vibe, like, hey, what's up? Like, like having a good time more than anything else. So even if someone does like me, it's like either I don't notice, because I've had people like say like, oh, I liked you, and I'm like, oh, they're like, yeah, I showed you that I liked you. I'm like, you ain't say nothing, so I ain't like, I'm not really. I would say now I'm better at seeing it because now people are more obvious with it. But back in the day, I wasn't good at it, and even now, I'm not all that good at it. I just, I don't know. I don't go around thinking people want me. um, but yeah, not a flirt, and don't really know how to flirt. Don't really, unless you're my significant other, I don't really flirt. Do I talk to animals? Yes, I do. I love animals. Love, love, love them. Why is that thing making sounds? No. Love animals, and most of them love me too. So, actually, tonight I'm going to be walking dogs. If you guys haven't heard of it, there's an app called WAG, and you can walk dogs, and they pay you, like, pretty well. So, I kind of do that for now, like, while I'm building up what I want to do 100%. I do, like, little side gigs to fill in the gaps. So, like, for example, when the summer classes for the kids ended, I started doing more side gigs, and then more like background dancing came into play. So it's just kind of like being more freelance is just all about planning ahead and having like a few backups, because it doesn't matter how good you are at whatever you do. If somebody's going on vacation, like one of your clients, let's say you're a dance teacher, like I teach classes, but I also teach privates as well, and privates are where the big bucks are. So if I'm teaching a private and my person goes on vacation and I was going to see them for 2 days out of the week, this is just an example, but 2 days out of the week, okay, I need to do something else. I don't want to just be sitting and not making my money. So I love like little side hustle things to kind of keep everything running. Whew. Got a little little grapefruit drink. Because like I told you guys, I'm not really a talker, and the camera's kind of far. I might bring that camera a little bit closer. I don't like that glare. Never mind. So you guys are going to figure this out with me today. Okay? We're going to figure out what we're cooking. We're going to figure out the camera situation. We're going to figure out all of this. Okay, next question. I keep rambling. Why don't you guys just tell me to hush? Alright. Feeling secret, are you a flirt? Do you talk to animals? Are you hungry? Are you hungry 24/7? Yes, I am hungry 24/7, which is why I'm cooking right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to get those beans going. But yes, I'm hungry 24/7. I eat like, all day regular, and then when Adam gets home, if I haven't already made food, I'll make food. If not, then what? If I haven't already made food, like that's available, like leftovers or whatever, then, or whoever, sometimes I make the food, sometimes he does. If it's not already made, then I'll just go ahead and make it. And then I usually eat with him even though I just ate like 20 minutes ago. Because I be hungry. I eat, y'all. All y'all people that's like, you so small, you don't eat. I eat. Okay. I eat. Don't worry about me though. Anyway, um, do you cry in public? No. I would like to say I don't cry very much at all. So I don't want to have my back to y'all too much. But yeah, I would like to say I don't cry very much at all. If I do cry, it has to be something serious. And yeah. And usually if I'm crying about something, that something serious has to be handled. So I mean, like, if it's like do I really cry much on people passing away? Usually I don't. Usually I don't cry too much on passing away, and I'm not trying to sound like all like, oh, I don't cry. No, but I'm usually like shocked. Like if somebody's really close to me, I'm usually shocked at first, like they're not coming back. Like I get into that, but I don't know. It usually takes a while to like settle in. Um, as a matter of fact, I used to not even cry at like sad movies or like really, really happy, sweet movies. But within the past year, I actually cried twice. Um, I forget what the movie was, but it was a really sad movie. And then I cried again, and it was like a really like happy, sweet, sappy, all that stuff type of movie. So I was kind of shocked, but I guess people change. But do I cry like in public or like if something? No, I don't really. Honestly, I don't let a lot of things get to me. The most that I let get to me, or like the most amount, I don't know what I'm trying to say. The most that I would let something get to me is like if I'm frustrated about it, like oh come on, that was wrong, or oh come on, that was disrespectful or whatever. But I usually don't like cry about it. I'm just like, come on, are you serious? Like, I'll get like that. And even that's not often. But if I notice that I'm like in a situation where that would happen, I just get out of it. It's just not worth it. So dang, my eyes. Do you cry in public? Are you always happy? No. I am not always happy. Um, I would like to say I'm happier more than I am anything else, but I'm usually like just kind of like calm and content than like happy-go-lucky or anything like that. Uh, but yeah, that's about it. I'm not really like a super happy, bubbly person. Um, but I try to enjoy life. Uh, do you have a stalker? I don't think I have a stalker. I hope I don't have a stalker. Yeah, I don't think I have a stalker. Um, and I think it would. Well, first of all, I don't really think like who wants to stalk me. Come on, guys. I'm like, I mean, I'm decent. Like I'm cool and all, but it ain't that serious for you to be stalking me. It really ain't. But I also think it would be hard to stalk me because I'm not really like I'm kind of like low key, so you would really have to work hard to know where I am. Because most of the time, even like when I post stuff, I post it like way after I'm there and all that. So yeah, I don't have a stalker, guys. At least I don't think so. If I have a stalker, they're really good, and really, they probably have nothing to do with their lives because why would you stalk me? Anyway, wow, can you fart in public? Um, in public, maybe, like, by public, I mean, like, I'm not gonna, like, necessarily run to the bathroom, but I will usually walk away. Um, I would say, like, always, like, walk away, just because, people don't want to smell that or whatever. Especially if it's, like, public. It's not, like, in your own room or whatever. Like, it's public. Come on. But, yeah, I would usually walk away. Um, and honestly, I don't think most of the time, uh, they don't really have a smell. But you just never know. It might be that one time. And, yeah. But, yeah, I don't really have any, like, anxiety about it. I just feel like nobody really wants to smell it, and I wouldn't want to smell someone else's, so, whatever. I wouldn't judge them, but I just would rather not. So that's that. Um, ever peed in the woods? Oh gosh. Alright, here's where you guys are gonna judge me. Yes, I have peed in the woods. I peed in the woods. I peed on the side of the highway. No, mind you, I was young when, like, I was, like, really young when all of this happened. I was going to say when most, but no, when all of this happened. Like, young. So, where I grew up, or, like, the way I grew up, especially if you're a kid, like, they just think you have no, most people think ain't nobody looking anyway. So, if we were, like, on a road trip or on a long drive, and you had to pee, you got out because they pulled over the car. Popo don't lock me up because I was a minor, and I'm not going to tell you which adult said it. But, pulled over the car, you get out of the car, they'll, like, have, like, a little jacket or whatever, or, like, people will stand around you or whatever, and you just pee. This usually happens at nighttime when people can't really see anyway, and people are busy driving, so they're not, like, trying to look and see what's going on. And, like, the car is blocking you, people are blocking you, and you just kind of, like, squat down and do what you gotta do. Or, like, if you're at the park, same thing. You just squat down and do what you gotta do. But, yeah, that's how it was. That's how it was for me. You just do what you gotta do. So, that's what I did. I mean, they weren't gonna pull over, they weren't gonna find a restaurant or whatever. So it's like either you pee outside or you wait until we get to where we gotta go. And those drives were long, so hey, I did what I had to do. Are you always impatient? No. I would like to say I think I'm a pretty patient person. It just depends on what it is. I'm very ambitious, so I'm not very patient with myself. Meaning, like, about, like, like, I need to be on things. I don't like to just, like, sit around and be lazy or just not be on things. So, when it comes to things that make life easier or things that go toward, like, overall success or overall, like, good things like that, like, things that you have to do, tasks and things like that, I can be very, very motivating to, like, the people around me and the people that I care about. I can be very motivating, but I can be very pushy, too. Because, I mean, it all comes from a place of love. But, I can be a little, like, come on, and that can be annoying to some people. Because, especially, like, as you grow into an adult, you don't want somebody telling you what to do or, like, acting like your mom or whatever. So I see how that can be annoying. So I try to, like, like, pick my battles or whatever, or not be like that to everybody all the time. But, I want to see people win. I want to see people living the life that they want to live. Especially if it's, like, friends or family members. Like, most of the time you tell me like what you want in life, so and you know what you have to do to get there, so do it. Like that's just how I am. Of course, I'm understanding because I'm not always on my A, but you know, I expect a lot of myself. So in turn, I expect a lot from those around me and from those that I care about. Um, okay, so this question we kind of already answered. Do you cry in sad movies? I used to not, now I do. Um, would you marry a celebrity? Uh, I guess. Would I marry them because they're a celebrity? No. Um, but if somebody's the right person, I'm not gonna be like, you're a celebrity. No, I'm not gonna marry you. Um, but yeah, would I marry somebody because they're a celebrity? No. With it, like that wouldn't have anything to do with it. Um, I don't care if you're rich, poor, in the middle, whatever. As long as you're a good person, and you know we can like vibe well, and you know our energies can sync up. I don't really care about all the other stuff. You know, I mean, of course you want somebody that like you have fun with and you're attracted to or whatever. But yeah, I'm not like a saddish jumper or whatever that's called. Uh, hmm. Are you a drama king or queen? No, I'm not a drama queen. I run from drama literally. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't like drama. I don't like." No, I will literally run. Like if I'm in a situation, I think I said this before in the video. If I'm in a situation where there's a lot of drama, surrounding a certain person or a certain group or a certain place, I will leave, and I will leave as fast as I can. Like, yeah, I will leave. I've left jobs and, like literally, like when I say as fast as I can, I mean like as fast as I can. Respectfully. Of course, I always put my 2 weeks and all that. But I've left jobs where it's like, if there's a lot of drama, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it at all. Um, it's usually from people that have nothing better to do. And this isn't to talk crap, but it just usually is what it is. So I try to be understanding. And not be too, like, back. But every now and then, like, that's where, like, when it comes to people being disrespectful or people being, like, over and over doing something disrespectful to me or anybody else, like, I'm the same way if it's somebody else, I get, like, I don't play that. I do not play that. Because, no. Things only happen, a lot of the things that we complain about only happen because we let them. So, I made up in my mind I'm not going to just watch anybody be disrespected or let anyone disrespect me. So, that's that. Do you dance or sing in the car? Yes. You guys, if you guys watched any of my other videos, you see a little snippet of it. Of course, I'm crazier. I'm crazier off camera than I am on camera. I'm working on it, guys. We're all cool. It takes me a little bit to warm up to everybody, so it'll take me a little bit to warm up to you guys. I already know you guys are already awesome, so bear with me. But yeah, I get down in the car. I get down in the shower. I get down everywhere. I don't do it as much as I would like, honestly, in the car because of safety reasons. Like, just because, like, of me, like, okay, I want to be safe. But also because a lot of these people in Florida cannot drive at all. they can't drive. So I just don't even. I'm putting a lot of onion in here. Oh well. But I just don't even want, you know, no. I don't care who's wrong and who's right. I just don't want to be in an accident. So, what the heck? Ever stolen a street sign before? No. Why? Okay. No. Why would I steal a street sign? I wonder if somebody ever answered yes. That would be funny. Um, do you sing or dance in the shower? Yes. I get down. I put on a whole like concert in the shower. Um, have you ever forgotten your birthday? Yes. Um, in recent years, as I've been focusing on things more and focusing on my passions more. Yes, I've had people be like, "Your birthday's coming up," and I'm like, "Oh, is it now?" Like I'm just like, "Okay, I forgot all about it." Or everybody's like, "Merry Christmas," and I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, happy birthday! Your birthday was like a couple days ago," and I'm like, "Oh yeah," you know. So yes, I have forgotten my birthday multiple times. It's just it happens when you're an adult. You just get caught up in other stuff. Uh, did you do you ask or answer stupid questions? Um, I don't think I ask stupid questions, but I also don't believe in stupid questions. So yes, I do answer stupid questions. I don't really believe in stupid questions. If you have a question, answer it. I'd rather you ask than to assume, or ask than to just be lost. And that's in anything. I don't care if it seems like it would be common sense. I'd rather tell you than for you to just be lost. Uh, but the time that I don't answer quote unquote stupid questions is when somebody's like playing dumb and it's obvious. So, like I said before, if it's like one of those like drama people and they're just trying to get information, then yeah, no, I'm not going to answer that question. Because they're trying to see what you said and all that. No, not into that. Goodness. How long can you go without bathing? Uh, how long can I go without bathing? That question makes me itch. How long can I go without bathing? Not very long. No more than a couple days. And even that, I wouldn't be a happy camper. Uh, without bathing, I've gone a few days without, like, when I say without bathing, I mean without, like, full on getting everything. Only because, like, and this was, like, when I was, like, younger, or, yeah, younger. Because the pipes broke, and so you can't bathe if there's no water. But I did everything I could, like, because I think it was just the shower situation. So like everything else worked. So I was trying to get a little, hit some things in the sink. I was trying to use wipes throughout the day. I was trying to, trying to stay clean as best as I could. So I tried. But yeah, I don't think I could go very long without bathing. Now, if I'm like trying to survive, like on an island, I'll suck it up. But like I said, I wouldn't be a happy camper. Uh, would you give all your money away to charity? I would say no. And the reason why I would say no is because, like, yes, I would. Like, would I give money to charity? Yes. Would I give a significant amount to charity? Yes. But I wouldn't, like, I'm more in a belief of, like, yeah, give money to help people get on their feet and then develop a system to keep them being able to provide for themselves. So like that whole saying, you know, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, and he'll never go hungry. So that's the kind of person I am. So I would invest my money into, you know, of course in the beginning they're going to need help to get out of their situation. Or if it's like, you know, if it is like a disease research, then yeah, I'll give a lot of money for that. Um, but then I would still give a lot of money on like how to make it more efficient and all of that. But if it's just like people like who are like in, you know, less situations or whatever, I would, you know, give a little bit of money for them to get back on their feet, and then invest in them being able to provide for themselves, because, you know, that's just the better way to do it, because then they're always going to be dependent on somebody donating, and that's not fair for everybody else, and that's not fair for them, because you mean to tell me that if somebody doesn't donate, then they don't eat? That's not fair. So yeah. Do you enjoy watching cartoons or anime? Yes, I still watch cartoons and anime. Watch Naruto every now and then. I hear so many different. I hear Naruto. I hear Naruto. I don't know which one it is, but I like it. Um, I watch a few things that I don't really know the name of when it comes to anime. And I watch a lot of cartoons. Well, a lot when I'm not watching YouTube or working or whatever. But yeah, I pretty much watch everything. Have you ever laughed at the wrong moment? Yes. Mm. Okay. That's coming on pretty good. So have I ever laughed at the wrong moment? Yes. Um, I always laugh at the wrong moment because I find 99% of things funny. I find a lot of things funny. Or I find something funny in everything. So, if you know me, you know I love comedy. And so a lot of comedy is making fun of things that are kind of like oftentimes sad or bad or whatever, and bringing some type of humor to them. So if something is like funny but sad and everybody's like, oh man, or if somebody says something horrible but they're so animated, I will crack up. Like I'll be like, oh haha, and they'll be like, why are you laughing? Like I think this one girl, I think it was like last year or whatever, not too long ago, she was telling me about like this crazy situation in the newspaper, like about this like serial killer thing, and he was doing all types of stuff. I'm not gonna go into detail because I don't know how young the babies are that watch this, but he was doing some great like horrific things. But the way she was explaining it and like going into it, and she's like yelling or whatever, and I was like cracking up. She's like, "Why are you cracking up?" And I'm like, "It's just the way you're saying it." She's like, "You're a horrible human being, Bianca." I'm like, "No, I'm not laughing that all that stuff happened to her. I'm laughing at the way that she said it." So yes, I laugh at the wrong moment all the time. Uh, all places you have piercings on your body, just my ears. I don't know if I'll get any others. At this moment, I'm not really thinking about any other piercings or tattoos at the moment, but you never know what will happen. Can you spend all your money on something stupid? No. I'm very strict about my money, so no. Would you drop your phone after you just bought it? No, but I will be super, super conscious of it if I don't have a case. I would be like treating it like a little baby. Like, no, I don't, nope, not me. Uh, do you always smile for the camera when taking pictures? No. I make a lot of funny faces. They don't get posted online because I look like an idiot. But I make a lot of funny faces. I'm a character. When you guys get to know me, I'm a character. Yeah. I'm crazy off camera. Very crazy off camera. So, And I have dry humor. Like, I say things like straight and everybody's like, oh. And then like that one person gets it and they're like, oh, you're joking. And yeah, whatever. What did you dress up for Halloween when you were a kid? I dressed up as a ghost because I was cheap. And I just put a sheet over my head. I dressed up as a model and I just wore cute clothes and got my hair pressed out and wore earrings and bracelets and had a little purse and heels. I don't think I really like went all out with an outfit. Maybe when I was younger and maybe I don't remember. But for the most part, I did the cheap way. The cheap and like generic way. And the one time when I dressed up as a model, my one friend was like, oh, you're dressed up as Halle Berry. And I was like, I'll take it. So, yeah, that's that. So that is all my questions for today. I'm not done cooking because I was talking the whole time. But you guys are more than welcome to stick around and see the outcome of the food. I'm going to let you guys go for now, and then I will share how this all comes out. Alright, see you guys. Bye. Alright guys, so here is the finished product. Got some beans, kale, orange pepper, onion. I think that's it. And then here I have onion, kale, and what is that called? Eggplant and mushroom. So yeah, hope you guys. It looks pretty delicious to me. Let me know if you guys will be, cooking anything healthy or what you guys like to eat, what you guys like to cook. And yeah, just keep in contact with me. Let me know if you want me to cook or attempt to cook something specific, and I will. Alright guys, so talk to you later, and thank you for tuning in with me today. See ya. Bye.